So I want to talk more about poetic inquiry in academia specifically and social justice, right? So from an academic, humanities, social sciences perspective, that's kind of what I'm interested in poetic inquiry's role specifically in social justice and in the poetic inquirer's role in social justice. What does it do? Because and I think we've had this in academic circles, we keep having these debates, right? Are you an activist or are you an academic? And so, how does poetic inquiry, according to you, speak to that?
Well, I don't think those are mutually exclusive, by the way,
Yeah, absolutely.
right? First of all, but as I had mentioned before, poets have always used their work for political ends, right? And again, I think that's why often, we have political tension. Some of the funding for the National Endowment for the Arts went away. I mean, that's it. And it's because, poets are often speaking truth in ways that, those who wield power find threatening. And, poets have always spoken out. So when we think about wars, I mean, I'm thinking about, poetry from World War II. There was like quite a scene, right, where poets, or if we think even, now, like with Black Lives Matter. And I'm thinking of Terrence Hayes, if anybody's not looked at some of the work, who really talks about Black experience in the U.S. and actually tends to use a lot of formal forms, right? Like sonnets, for instance. And Ocean Vuong, who is one of my favorite contemporary poets, who writes a lot about being gay and also the immigrant experience, right, in the U.S. And actually, Ocean won a MacArthur Genius Grant, I think like 2 years, right? Maybe it was 2 years ago. So, we have poets, right, and who teach, I just forgot where Vuong is teaching, but right, these are also poets who are, in the academy, right, as well, but they're using their poetry, right, for, as part of social activism. And, the idea is that, when we speak the truth of some of these experiences, right, the poetry resonates, and that might, either even if it's small things, like maybe that gets someone to recognize something about their own experience and maybe speak out, or I don't know, maybe it gets someone to donate, right, some money to a political cause.
Right.